Hare Krishna. We'll sing this bhajan, Gaurangera Dhutipada. Gaurangera Dhutipada Jaradhana Sampada Dhutipada Gaurangera Dhutipada Jaradhana Sampada Se jane bhakti rasa sa bhakti rasa sa Se jane bhakti rasa sa Se jane bhakti Gaurangera madhur leela jara karne praveshila Gaurangera madhur leela jara karne praveshila Hridaya nirmala belotha Nirmala belotha Hridaya nirmala belotha Te Gaurange namalo Tara hoye premado Tare moi jai boli hari Tare moi jai boli hari Gauranga gunite jure Nitya lila tare spure Gunite spure Gauranga gunite jure Nitya lila tare spure Gunite jure Nitya lila Se jane bhakti adhikari Adhikari Se jane bhakti adhikari Se jane Gaurangera sangi gane Nitya siddha kori mane Sangi Gaurangera Sangi Gane Nitya Siddha Korimane Sejaya Brajendra Sutapa Sejaya Brajendra Sutapa Sri Gaura Mandala Bhumi Je Bhajane Chintamani Gaura Mandala Bhumi Je Bhajane Chintamani Sri Gaura Mandala Bhumi Je Bhajane Chintamani Bhajane Chintamani Tara hoya Braja Bhume Bha Hoya Braja Bhume Bha Tara hoya Bhaja Bhume Bha Gaura Prema Rasanave Setaranga Jeba Dhube Jeba Dhube Se Radha Madhava Antaranga Radha Madhava Antaranga Radha Madhava Antaranga He Bhavane Te Thake Haranga Bhole Dhake Grihe Bhavane Te Thake Gauranga Bhole Dhake Grihe Bhavane Te Dhake Ha Gauranga Bhole Dhake Grihe Bhavane Te Dhake Ha Gauranga Bhole Dhake Narottama Mage Tara Sangha Narottama Mage Tara Sangha Narottama Mage Tara Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Ashtotar Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Antaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama-shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah Namah Pankajanabhaya Namah Pankajamaline Namah Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye. Hare Krishna, we welcome you all to today's Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam class. We are reading from 2nd canto, 4th chapter. Fifth verse. This is the last sloka of this chapter. Etat evatma bhurajan. Etat evatma bhurajan. Naradaya Viprichyate Vedagarbho Abhyadat Sakshat Yadaha Hariratmanaha Etat Evatma Bhurajan Naradaya Viprichyate Vedagarbho Abhyadhat Sakshat Yadaha Hariratmana Etat Evatma Bhurajan Naradaya Viprichyate Vedagarbho Abhyadat Sakshat Yadaha Hariratmana. Please listen. Eta Devatma Bhurajan Naradaya Viprichyate Vedagarbho Abhyadat Sakshat Yadaha Hariratmana Eta Devatma Bhurajan Naradaya Viprichyate Vedagarbho Abhyadat Sakshat Yadaha Hariratmana. Word to word meaning, translation, purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Etat, on this matter. Eva, exactly. Atmabhu, the firstborn, Brahmaji. Rajan, my dear king. Naradaya, unto Narada Muni. Viprichyate, having inquired about it from. Vedagarbha, one who is impregnated with Vedic knowledge from birth. Abhyadat, apprised. Sakshat, directly. Yad aha, what he spoke. Hari, the Lord. Atmana, unto his own. Brahma. Translation. My dear King Brahma, the firstborn, on being questioned by Narada, exactly apprised him on this subject, and it was directly spoken by the Lord to his own son, who was impregnated with Vedic knowledge from his very birth. Purport. As soon as Brahma was born of the abdominal lotus petal of Vishnu, he was impregnated with the Vedic knowledge, and therefore he is known as Vedagarbha, or a Vedantist from the embryo. Without Vedic knowledge or perfect infallible knowledge, no one can create anything. All scientific knowledge and perfect knowledge are Vedic. One can get all type of information from Vedas, and as such, Brahma was impregnated with all perfect knowledge, so that it was possible for him to create. Thus Brahma knew the perfect description of creation, as it was exactly apprised to him by the Supreme Lord Hari. Brahma, on being questioned by Narada, told Narada exactly what he had heard directly from the Lord. Narada again told exactly the same thing to Vyasa, and Vyasa also told Sukadeva exactly what he heard from Narada. And Sukadeva was going to repeat the same statements as he heard them from Vyasa. That is a way of Vedic understanding. The language of the Vedas can be revealed only by the above mentioned disciplic succession and not otherwise. There is no use in theories. Knowledge must be factual. There are many things that are complicated and one cannot understand them unless they are explained by one who knows. The Vedic knowledge is also very difficult to know and must be learned by the above mentioned systems. Otherwise, it is not at all understood. Sukadeva Goswami therefore prayed for the mercy of the Lord so that he might be able to repeat the very same message that was spoken directly by the Lord to Brahma, or what was directly spoken by Brahma to Narada. Therefore, the statements of creation explained by Sukadeva Goswami are not at all, as the mundaner suggests, theoretical, but are perfectly correct. One who hears these messages and tries to assimilate them gets perfect information of the material creation. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purports of second canto, fourth chapter of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, entitled The Process of Creation. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shri Varsabhanavi Deve Daitaya Kripadaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhave Nama Madhuryojjvala Premadya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaya Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddha Pasiddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambhude Padambujayate Nama Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Virba Bhumeswam Nirdeshna Sajjana Priya Vaishnavam Sarva Bhumo Shri Jagannadayate Nama Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Nama Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise Nama Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Surato Pangur Mumanda Matergati Matsarvasa Padambujo Radha Madana Mohano Divya Vrindaranya Kalpadhrumada Srimad Ratnagara Simhasanasto Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Preshtalibi Sevimanasmarami Srimad Rasa Rasarambi Vamshivada Tadastita Karshan Venus Viner Gopi Gopinadaya Sri Astuna Dabta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Before beginning, I would like to take blessings from all the Vaishnavas assembled here so that we can discuss. Eta devatma bhurajan naradaya viprichate veda garbo abhyadat sakshat yadaha hariratmana. So here we are understanding that the same knowledge which Lord Krishna or the Supreme Lord, he imparted this knowledge to Lord Brahma, and the same knowledge Brahma is passing to Narada Muni. Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki Jai, Jai Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudarshan ki, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So Brahma's case is that he got directly initiation from Supreme Lord only. Brahma is such a special soul that he took directly initiation from the Supreme Lord, and the knowledge Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavema, that means the knowledge which he got, that how to create this material universe, that knowledge he directly got into his heart by the help of the Supreme Lord. Supreme knowledge imparted this Vedic knowledge into the heart of Lord Brahma. That's why Brahma is here it is addressed Brahma as Veda Garbha. That means he got directly impregnated with Vedic knowledge, or a Vedantist from the embryo. So Supreme Lord, from Upanishad it is said that the Supreme Lord have different names. So one of the name is Sarvagna or Sarvavid. So Sarvagna means he knows all the things. Whatever the things are present in this whole cosmic manifestation, he knows everything of this whole world, and that is Sarvagna. And Sarvavid means whatever the thing, the complete knowledge of the every individual thing, he knows completely about it. So that means Supreme Lord or Krishna, he knows about the everything present in the whole world or the whole universe, and each and every subject matter he knows completely. So that's why he is known as Sarvavid and Sarvagna. That's why if we want to get knowledge, perfect knowledge, it should come from the Supreme Lord. We need to, that's why he is the source of all knowledge, and if we want to get perfect knowledge, then we have to approach Lord Krishna. So, but for us conditioned souls, we cannot approach Lord Krishna directly. It is said in Bhagavad Gita, Naham prakasha sarvasya yogamaya samavrita. We cannot see the Lord directly with our own eyes, because Lord is surrounded by his deluded energy. So, and we get deluded by this Krishna's material energy. So that's why we cannot even see him, what to speak of getting knowledge from him. So we cannot get knowledge directly from Krishna. And Krishna has got the perfect knowledge, and he is the source of all knowledge. And to get knowledge from him, then what we have to do? We have to surrender to his representatives. So that is the only way of getting perfect knowledge. We have to surrender to his representatives. And then how to surrender to his representatives? So that is also mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te gnanam gnaninas tattvadarshina. Because these are representatives, these representatives of the Lord, because they heard in this disciplic succession from their own Guru, because they have heard that perfect knowledge from their Guru, so they also can impart this knowledge to us. Then when will they impart to us this knowledge? When we approach submissively. When we approach the representative of the Lord in a submissive mood, bowing down to them, offering obeisances to them, and requesting them, then they can impart us to this knowledge. Pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Pranipata means submissively surrendering to him. Pranipatena. And pariprashna. Pariprashna means submitting like asking questions, not like arguing with them. Or actually Vaishnavas are not interested in like speculation, mental speculation or these arguments. They are interested in speaking Krishna Katha. They are not interested in this like Gnanis. They always want to speculate in the subject matter. They are not interested in that. So if you want to get perfect knowledge, that means we have to approach the representatives of the Lord. And how do we approach them? How we have to approach this? Pranipatena, pariprashna and sevaya. Sevaya means we need to do devotional service. We need to serve them. And we can see the example of there are so many great acharyas. With their own example, they have said how to approach spiritual master. Some of the examples is that Sanatana Goswami, and one of the example, every day we sing this Guru Puja. and Guru Puja, this Guru Vanda, was written by whom? It was written by Narottam Das Thakur. So this Narottam Das Thakur, he explains that how we have to surrender to Krishna, how we have to surrender to our Guru. And in his own life, we can see that he was such a great devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that when he was about, like before his appearance, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted that he was going to appear, and he left Krishna Prema in Padma River, so that Narottam Das Thakur comes and takes bath in that for getting Krishna Prema. So Narottam Das Thakur was such an exalted or confidential devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Still he was such a great devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but still he surrendered to his spiritual master Loknath Goswami. So that is the importance of surrendering to Guru. And how he surrendered to this Loknath Goswami. This Loknath Goswami was also like great renunciant, that he was such a great renunciant that he doesn't want his name. He requests Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami that he doesn't want his name to be in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. He was such a humble person that he doesn't want his glories to be spread to everyone. And he did not accept anyone as his disciples also. Generally, if you accept more and more disciples, you become more and more famous. Fame increases when we accept more and more disciples. So Loknath Goswami was such a great renunciant that he did not accept any disciples. He did not want to accept any disciples, and he doesn't want his name also to be there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. For us, we want to hear our names every day. Suppose if you do some book distribution or thing, we want to hear our own names. My name, I distribute this many books like this. Everyone should know me. Everyone should. I was hearing one class that sometimes we like in Prabhupada appearance day, disappearance day, or some Vaishnava's appearance day, sometimes we get chance to speak. So instead of speaking about Prabhupada glory, sometimes we speak about ourselves only. The mind is in such a, the mind is subjected to thinking about oneself. Instead of speaking about Prabhupada glorification, most of the devotees, they speak about themselves, that I came into Krishna consciousness like this, I did like this, I this, I. Instead of speaking about glories of Prabhupada, we speak about themselves, we speak about ourselves. So that means we have so much condition of thinking about our own glorification, that while speaking about even Prabhupada appearance day, when Prabhupada appeared disappearance day, instead of speaking about Prabhupada glorification, we speak about our own glorification. So that is a subtle nature of that is a condition nature of soul. But here Loknath Goswami was such a great soul that he doesn't want his own glorification to be present in Chaitanya Charitamrita, and he doesn't want to give initiation to anyone. So Narottam Das Thakur, so he wanted to please. So how did he please his Guru? That every day Loknath Goswami, he used to go for nature calls at one place, and then he used to every day morning he used to go for nature calls, and so Narottam Das Thakur, he followed him, and he understood that this is a place where his Guru does this nature calls. So what he does, every day he goes to that place, and after Loknath Goswami used to go from there, he used to purify that place. He used to clean that place nicely. So and then when next day when Loknath Goswami used to come in the morning, and he used to see that how this place is clean, and then and again the next day he sees, and again that place used to remain clean. So then he understood that someone is following me and someone is cleaning the place where I go for doing my nature calls. And then he observed that Narottam Das Thakur was cleaning that place. So he was so much surrendered to his Guru that he was ready to clean the place where his Guru went, Guru went to the nature calls. That he was that much submissive, that much humble. So that is a way how we have to approach Guru or the spiritual master. And after that Loknath Goswami, he gave initiation to Narottam Das Thakur. It is said that so that is the way we have to approach the spiritual master, and when the spiritual master is pleased, then he will impart us this transcendental knowledge into our heart. And spiritual master is not just the master for one life, he is the master for every birth. That means we have eternal relationship with our spiritual master. The relationship is doesn't belong, it's not that only permitted to this only one birth. We have eternal relationship with him, and that relationship is that's their birth after birth. Every birth we take, the spiritual master wants to protect us. And we bow down to him, and we bow down to the representative, the spiritual master. And we accept that you know more than me, and I came here to hear from you, not to argue with you. So that is a way of humble surrender. We surrender to spiritual master and we hear from him. We don't argue with him. In other sampradayas, Prabhupada says about this, some Mayavadi sampradayas, he says that for them the Guru means like they accept Guru, and when they become the spiritual master, and then they step upon their own Guru. That means they even what is exactly? That means they overpower. That means they throw away their own Guru and they become the spiritual master, like that. But in Vaishnava Sampradaya, it is not like that. He never thinks that he even though he gets knowledge, but he never thinks that he has become greater than his Guru. He always remains humble, menial servant of Guru. He never wants to throw his Guru or step on his throne or become the Guru or become the Guru of his Guru. He never becomes like that. He always wants to remain servant. Chakshudan diloje janme janme Prabhu se divya gnan hriday prakashito. What is that next line? Prema bhakti jaha hoite avidya vinasa jaite. Vede gai jahara charito. There was one more line. Vala bhakati satma. Then I have to read the whole Guru Puja, I think. Aha Prabhu khorde deha mori padache. Okay, the first is Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma. So Chitete Koriya Ekya. We accept whatever the spiritual master, he says, we accept it to the whole heart. Whatever the instructions spiritual master gives, that we accept with our whole heart. That means it is said that I think Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, someone says that whatever the spiritual master instruct, we should accept it as our. The purpose of our life is to follow the instructions of the spiritual master. The goal of my life is to follow the principles or the instructions given by him and follow it, and that we should accept as a goal of life. So that is the way we surrender to the spiritual master. And then upadekshanti te gnanam. Then he will impart us the transcendental knowledge to us. And the spiritual initiation, and actually the initiation is just the beginning of the spiritual life. So that is not the end. You should not think that I got initiation, that means now I have become liberated, or now even if I don't do anything, I will go home back to Godhead. No, that is just the beginning of the spiritual life, initiation, when we get initiation. After initiation, then the real thing starts. Prabhupada says that the real service starts after the initiation. And this, so after initiation, we get connected to the spiritual master. Through spiritual master, we get connected to the whole parampara. our connection get established to the whole this Vaishnava Sampradaya. And just like there is a phone network, suppose we have a telephone in the home, and if you want to, and if it has to work, that means the wire, we connect that phone network to the straight wire. We connect to the straight wire, and the wire, it goes to the whole main network. So like that the phone works. In the same way, when we establish our connection with our spiritual master, because spiritual master has a connection with the whole Guru Shishya Parampara or the Vaishnava Sampradaya, that means we also got connection with all the Vaishnava Acharyas. Through spiritual master, we establish our connection with all the Vaishnava Parampara. All the Vaishnavas were present in the past, present, future. So we'll get the mercy, or we'll get the connection with all the Vaishnavas. So that's why accepting the spiritual master is a must in spiritual life. I think the first devotional process is Guru Padashraya. Surrendering to the Guru is the first devotional aspect in the spiritual life. That's the first thing. Without surrendering to the Guru, then the devotional service doesn't begin only. Why we are discussing all these things is that because here we can see that that Supreme Lord, he gave this transcendental knowledge to Lord Brahma, and the Brahma imparted this knowledge to Narada Muni, and then Narada Muni, he gave this knowledge to Vyasadeva, and Vyasadeva to Madhvacharya. So like that, this knowledge is coming in this Vaishnava disciplic succession. That's why whatever the knowledge we are getting is perfect. We may not be perfect, but because the knowledge is coming from perfect source, which is Krishna, that's why when we receive this knowledge and we speak this as it is, without any subtraction or addition, if we just understand this knowledge and assimilate, and then if we speak this knowledge as it is to the future generation, that means whatever knowledge we are getting or we are transferring, it is perfect. That's why we should approach bona fide spiritual sampradaya. Okay, and today also disappearance day of Murari Gupta. So we'll discuss a little bit about Murari Gupta. It is said that this Murari Gupta, he is a physician, he is a doctor, like a physician who treats people, and his father actually before he was born in Srihatta, which is the parental, like where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's grandparents, like their home it was. Later he shifted to Navdeep, this Murari Gupta. And this Murari Gupta he is Grihastha, and he is such a great like ideal Grihastha that he never accepted any type of charity or any type of money from anyone. Whatever the profession he was doing, and he was satisfied with that. Means whatever profession he was doing as a physician, and whatever the money he used to get from that, he used to use for his household services, household duties. That's it. And he never accepted any charity or any money from anyone. And once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he came to Murari Gupta's house, and he went into ecstasy. Then he got the form of Lord Varaha. It is mentioned in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he transferred himself into Lord Varaha, and he jumped on the shoulders of Murari Gupta, and he was telling that I am the Lord Varaha. Now you worship me. Now you offer prayers unto me. Like that. Varahadev, he was telling to Murari Gupta that I am your eternal master. Now you offer prayers unto me and you worship me. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kept like water pot upon his head, just like Lord Varaha. He kept he kept the earth planet on his head. In the same way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he kept some water pot upon his head, and he was telling, now you glorify me, I am your eternal master, like that. And Murari Gupta he was offering prayers. Once Murari Gupta, he went to the home of Srivas Thakur. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they were sitting side by side. So first he offered obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then to Nityananda Prabhu. And then in the same day in the night, Murari Gupta, he got dream that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu telling that you should offer first obeisances to Guru. So this Guru, Adi Guru is Nityananda Prabhu. So that means you have to offer first obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu, and then you offer obeisances to me. So that is the way you approach me. Should not directly offer obeisances to me. You first offer obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu. So the next day when Murari Gupta met both of them, so he offered first obeisances to Lord Nityananda, and then he offered obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in this Nitya Prakash Leela, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was doing this 21 hours continuously, he was in this Mahabhav stage, and he was giving lot of benedictions to all his devotees. To all his devotees. At the time, so many devotees came. Kolavechar Sridhar came. So many confidential devotees came. So at the time, Murari Gupta also comes. So at the time when Murari Gupta came, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed himself as Lord Ramachandra. He says that, Murari Gupta, you may not remember me, but I know you. That in our previous life, you are my dear Lord Hanuman. You are the one who brought to rescuing Sita. You jumped this Mandara mountain, and you brought you found out where Mother Sita was, and you lifted the whole mountain and brought for rescuing Lakshmana, and you helped in building this gigantic bridge so that we could go to this Lanka, and you are the same person who has destroyed this city of Lanka. You have burned down the whole city of the Lanka. You are the same person, and I am also your same Lord Ramachandra. Now in this yuga, I have appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So like that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was revealing himself as Lord Ramachandra. And when he revealed himself as Lord Ramachandra, so at that time, Mother Sita also appeared, Lakshmana also appeared, and all Varnar Sena also appeared. So this, and Murari Gupta was able to see everything. He was able to see all these things, and he was also into so much ecstasy, and Murari Gupta was rolling in the ground. He was completely rolling in the ground with ecstasy, and he was chanting Jai Raghunath, like that something. He was chanting loudly. He was chanting the Lord Rama's name, and he was in complete ecstasy. And then like that, and then he was asking, you asked me some benedictions. I am very much pleased with your devotion. You can ask me any type of benedictions, like that. So then Murari Gupta, he denied. He said that I don't want anything from you. I just want to serve you, birth after birth, like that. He says, I just want to serve you. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells that, please come and embrace me, I want to embrace you, like that. Murari Gupta says that I am born in most sinful family. I am the most sinful person. I am not at all qualified. I am not at all qualified to touch your body. I am very low class person, and so that's why actually Murari Gupta, he was standing at the door. He kept the grass in his mouth, and he was bowing down and offering obeisances. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he tells that, please come ahead, and please embrace me, like that. Still Murari Gupta, he was denying that I am the most low class person. I don't have any qualification to touch your body. So like that, he was showing so much of humility. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself tells that I am so much touched by your humility, that you are just like Sanatana Goswami. When he becomes so much humble, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that you are piercing my heart with your humbleness. So in the same way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also feels extreme happy by seeing the humility nature of, humble nature of Murari Gupta. So like that, and then Murari Gupta actually he wanted to die before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wants to leave his body, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not accept it. Say that I cannot accept it. That you are dying before me, I cannot see, like that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. So that's why he did not disappear before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so like that there are so many pastimes of Murari Gupta. He is a very confidential servant, and he is such a great physician that whoever comes to him, he doesn't treat them materially, he treats them spiritually also. Material disease though any doctor can cure, but Murari Gupta is such a great physician that he was able to cure the people from the spiritual disease also. That means the disease which is making them suffer in this world, the disease which is making them to become attached to this world, the disease because of them suffering from this birth, death, old age disease. So Murari Gupta was so expert physician that he used to cure them also, not only adhyatmika, not only the suffering of the body, but the suffering of the soul. He used to cure them from the suffering of the soul also. That means he used to make them devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he is such a great devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, so like that. And today is also the what is that? Sharadiya Sri Krishna Sariya Rasyatra, but it's very confidential. Even I also don't know about it anything. They say that this is the first day of Rasa dance. It's a full moon day. This is a full moon day of the Sharat Purnima. This is a full moon day. It is said that if we keep in the night, what is that? Milk, it becomes like nectar. The whole night if we keep the milk, it becomes like a nectar, because the full moon and moon, it fills the milk pot with the full of nectar. It's like something material, okay? So this on this day, and on this day also this Kartik month starts, and every day night we'll be doing Deepdan, and we'll be singing this Damodarashtakam. Okay? Okay, thank you very much. Do you have any questions, comments, or anything we can discuss? Okay. Grantharaj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Tagore Premanande Hari Hari, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Amalam Shri Guru Vaishnavangscha